Guys, some will arrive holidays and you need to rest or visit some place. If you prefer staying in your house, you should have a good movies at home for see with your family. So, we bring 10 a top 10 with the best movies of all times. Let's go! Number 10 appeared The Big Fish. He's a film made by acclaimed director Tim Burton in 2003. It is the story of a man who loves telling stories. All the people love these stories unless your child. He departs with the fantasies of his father.
In telling the story of my father's life, it's impossible to separate fact from the fiction, the man from the myth. The best I...
Murnau, the master of expressionist cinema, directed the film Sunrise, one of the last masterpieces to a silent movie. Number 8. The Shining, movie of psychological horror. This film was made by Stanley Kubrick, based off Stephen King book. Before, Stephen King was a school janitor and in his free time, he used to write novels or small stories. At the number 7 appear Scarface. Drugs, sex, power, murder and crime is what you see in this movie, when the protagonist Tony Montana wants to be very powerful. We couldn't forget the golden age of Mexican cinema. Number 6. One of the most representative films of those years is Subject Care. This movie was filmed in 1952 with two artists that recorded 20 films during his career, Pedro Infante.
La gente dice sincera cada que se hace un casorio.
No podría encontrar un yerno mejor.
A mí ninguna mujer me toma en serio porque dice que ando con... Y yo tengo que andar con muchas porque ninguna me toma en serio.
¿Qué metida de bata lo dio usted matrimoniándose con ese sinvergüenza mujeriego?
¡Beban, que aquí está su pa...
Number 5. Other hero to the Mexican cinema is The Forgotten, made by Luis Buñuel. He was a director of the movies for 50 years. In The Forgotten, Buñuel narrated the poverty and other problems that the children live. They must work for help to their families. At the number 4 appear Vertigo. It's a movie that was made by Alfred Hitchcock in 1958. A former detective, he is afraid of heat and he is hired for follow to a woman possessed by her past. Number 3. Originally, Clockwork Orange was a book, but in 1971 was made movie for Stanley Kubrick. The most surprising of this movie is due a critic of authority the represent first, and who this group of subjects rebelling. Number 2. Quentin Tarantino was the creator of this wonderful film, Pulp Fiction. He's a film made in 1995. John Travolta participated in this film. You will remember in Vaselina. He is very handsome. And at the number 1 appear the movie Cinema Paradiso. Was premiered in 1988. Of Italian origin, Cinema Paradiso is a story the plots were and a declaration of love to the cinema. Personally, I love this movie. I remember when I was small. I used to see her every month with my family.
For those who've never seen it. For those who've never forgotten it. Discover what really happened to the love of a lifetime.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty.
We have reached the end. If you have more suggestions of the other films that you feel good, you could send a message to our page for next top 10. We hope you have enjoyed these tips and see you in the next issue. See you!